Nice. For once at university, just for initial, we only give you a spot if you come here session. And I am pretty high on the waiting list for each of the courses, and I just registered for 5 of them, and I have 3 more. I'm talking about the time gate things. I just found out about this last semester. There's a institute, basically business stuff for non-business studies, or economics for non-economic studies. That sounds interesting, and that's what I'm gonna be mainly doing. That's what's doing mainly me this semester. Yes, exactly, talking. I'm good at that. Now that that's over, we can do other stuff, like play D&D, a special form of D&D. I'm gonna be a dungeon master, and it's gonna be everyone's John D&D. So it's like D&D and John, or Dungeons and John as I called it. It's a self-created merch of everyone is John and D&D. Should be fun. We will see how the players like it. It's at the 10th monthly RPG session here in Graz, and for the first time I'm gonna be the DM. It's gonna be good, and I will even be on time, which I didn't think I would be, but that was really quick, so yeah, let's do that. Fishy. Look, they're making progress with the new library. We don't need a basement or first or second floor. No, we just built the upper top, because we can. Let's quickly trade this bike for this one. Well, I already owned this one, but I had to give it to a service, and I just borrowed the other one. But it's gonna be fun to ride this thing again. I like it. Now, in total, it cost me 400 euros, this bike. 380 is what I invested to have it like this. Probably a bit more than it's actually worth, but it's very hard to get good bikes in Graz, and just having a bike that I like riding, I think it's worth it. And here we are. Oh! That's me. That's me. GM token. I mean, I'm gonna like this. It's even magnetic, so it doesn't ruin my shirt. I like this. Alright, now I'm just missing 2 more players, then we can start.
Okay.
Alright, and that was my evening of John and Dragons and John, whatever. It was good. We played 2 rounds. In the second one they got killed by a dragon, and in the first one they got killed by a guard. Happens, but yeah, it was fun. There was a lot of kicking in doors and just fooling around with the character in D&D. Yep, I think they liked it. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, what he said. Right. So I might DM this game again. It was just an experiment. It was just an experiment today. If that works like this, I need to tweak a little to make it a bit better, to balance it a bit. But you can certainly play Dungeons and John. I mean, that's one part of getting my D&D fix. The cool thing of being the DM is that you can talk all the time. You are always in action. The others have to wait sometimes. But the problem with, first of all, being the DM, and second of all, this being a one-shot, is that we don't build something, so I can't collect stuff, and so I don't get my fix of collecting stuff. And you see that in this game, they don't care if John dies. That's the problem. If you're in a campaign and you play a character for several weeks, then you're really into that, and you really don't want the character to die, and you don't just walk up to a dragon and get fucking killed by it. So yeah, that's a bit of a different feeling. But I talked to some people. They want to start playing D&D, and I might lead a campaign. We'll see. Might be up for that. Well, it's good. A bit of practice DMing in German. It's actually harder for me to do it in German than it is in English. It's so ridiculous. I don't know why, but it is the case. because all the stats and everything is in English, and so my brain always switches back and then, wait, what was throne room again in German? Thronsaal? I don't know. 3 of the 5 games are still running. I'm just gonna go watch a bit. I really want to listen to the others. This sounds interesting what I hear there. It sounds really interesting what I hear there. Yeah, so you can make a backup and I go listen to some roleplay.